In this week's video, let's learn all about early California's gold dust economy and monetary ingots that were used for trade and local commerce. On December 5th, 1848, President James Polk declared gold of large quantities was found in California, and the gold rush was on. Tens of thousands of immigrant miners came to California with picks and shovels, but hardly any coins or money. And because of this, it started off the California gold dust economy. There just was not enough coins to go around in this booming population, so trade was conducted with gold instead. A pinch of gold was accepted at saloons for libations like beer or whiskey. You would pay a pinch of gold. Also at mercantiles for different goods. Gold dust was not a preferred form of payment. It was hard to count gold dust and almost impossible to accurately measure the value due to the varying purity of raw gold. Gold in dust or nugget form was worth half as much as if it were in the form of a minted coin or a printed bill. Interestingly enough, paper money was not used in the West during the gold rush time. Private minters and assayers such as Kellogg and Company, Harris and Marchland, Moffett and Company, and Blake and Company fulfilled the need of monies by transforming the gold nuggets and ore into rectangular coins or ingots or bars. And just like a bank, an assayer needed an unblemished reputation, something similar to the old saying, good as gold, for someone to choose them to melt down their gold and make it into money. Most of the gold from streams, rivers, and the hills of California made its way to assayers in San Francisco, Marysville, and Sacramento. And from there, they made their way to mainly New York and London. Miners would stockpile a cache of gold dust and nuggets, then choose an assay office based on the reputation and word of mouth. Once the miner chose an assay office, the miner would deposit his bag of gold and get a written receipt with the assayer's inventory ID number and a gross weight. The miners would return in about 24 hours to pick up their refined gold. The assayer melts and refines the impurities out of the gold or nuggets or dust. Then, when it cooled, they would snip off the two opposite corners for payment for the assaying process. The assayer determines the purity and precise weight, also the fineness of the gold, and stamps it on the ingot along with the unique serial number that matched the miner's receipt, and the exact US dollar value was also printed on the ingots. In 1857, the SS Central America was bound for New York with tons of gold from California in the form of ingots, coins, nuggets, and dust. Unfortunately and fortunately, the ship sank. It became a fantastic bounty of perfectly preserved early California gold and relics. There are several videos you can find about the shipwreck of the SS Central America and its treasure trove. I suggest you watch a few of those to see what I'm talking about here. All of the wealth and ingenuity can be traced back to this exciting period of American history called the California Gold Rush. All of this information came from thefinestknown.com. They are an authorized dealer of the items found in the Central America shipwreck. I suggest you check out that website. It has great photos and information on their website. It's truly amazing.